Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm still in Tom Sui in Taipei. This is the hostel I'm staying at. Very good facilities, but I want to highlight another disadvantage of being single. Bonus points if you've recognized it so far in this video. So this is the HP Pavilion laptop that I'm using at the moment. Let me see if I can show some of the highlights of the computer. It's got a huge amount of disk space, which I often find very lacking of. And also it has, most importantly, because I write very AI intensive games and all that, it has 64 gigabytes of RAM, and look at the L3 cache, 12 megabytes, enough to store big tables, which is what my games really need. But and I'm not the only one to run into this problem. 2 months into when I got the laptop, the hinge breaks, and it breaks right before I need to travel. As usual, when I contacted HP, and they sent me a box, and the box arrived just before I got ready for my trip and didn't have time to make it to the post office. And plus, I need the laptop on my trip. And it's one of those things that would probably be less of a hassle if I had a life partner, right? To think about things, plan things together, and perhaps my life partner would also have a device that I could use for the time being. And all the rest, right? And the problem is that the broken hinge wasn't so bad. I hope HP doesn't deny my claim because of this, but because I had to bring the laptop to Taipei, the hinge got worse and worse, and now the laptop almost wants to fall apart. But I'm recording this not only to talk about this matter, but also in case HP says anything. You know, people forget that when you have a warranty issue or an insurance issue like this, life goes on. I had a big problem with my car repair one time. I had gotten into an accident that was not my fault. Somebody rear-ended me. And at the time, parts were taking forever, and I really needed my car back because I was getting ready to travel. They had finished the repair, but conveniently, they didn't have time to clean the interior of the car. I'm like, give me the car. I'll take it over to where I was traveling, Wallace, Idaho, and I'll get it cleaned. I took it to Wallace. I got the car detailed, but the insurance refused to cover the detailing fee. And I told the insurance, I straight up told them, did you know life goes on? Like, would you have preferred that I kept the rental car and kept it in Wallace for 3 months? I'm sure the bill would have been that much higher. And they didn't understand that concept. And I ended up having to sue them in small claims court. And then they settled it after they saw the lawsuit papers. But it probably wasn't even worth my time to file it. But I wanted them to hear out my logic. And that's the kind of problem. I hope HP doesn't deny my claim, saying, well, you used it after it was damaged. Yeah, life goes on. Yeah, right? All right, enough of venting about that. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.